Howdy, gang! Tiger is back. It is one of those totally cool Thursdays again. You get to see my wonderful mug on live YouTube. How is everybody doing? Moin moin, Yvonne, wie geht's? Michelle, Lemmy, hello, hello. What's new? I have my new bookcase set up right there. Yeah, that was kind of a funny undertaking because on Instagram I posted a picture of the empty wall that I had cleared to put this bookcase the day before I picked it up, and announced that tomorrow I'll follow up with the picture with my bookcase in there when it's all ready. Of course, I measured my old barrister's case, that one over there. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I'm always pointing the wrong way, but that one in that corner. And it turned out it was like an inch. Hey, Becky. Hey, Bree. It was like an inch longer, bigger. And it did fit in that spot, but it pretty much lined up directly with door frame. And then going in and out, I would have hit that. Knowing me, I would have at least, it would have been kind of in a way just moving around the entryway over there. So I changed everything around and moved my other case I have over to that side and put this new bookcase on the other side. Of course, the problem with that was that my old case was a super large and heavy piece, so I had to take everything out of it and I had to move it and put everything back in there, which is a good thing because that way I was gonna clean it up anyways, because there was so much clutter in there and stuff that I really didn't need to have in there. But that turned into a big time spender. I don't want to say waster. And while I have all the other stuff I still need to clean up around here and sort and organize, that kind of took a day or so out of my schedule that I wasn't planning on. And I'm still not 100% done with the new case, but I've got the first couple of cases filled, and the other two can wait till later in the week, or next week, because I still have all these boxes that I want to. Well, I was going to do a yard sale this Saturday, but who am I kidding? I'm not ready for a yard sale yet. Plus, with the weather, I don't trust it. So I moved my yard sale to the 26th. And yes, on the 26th, hey Kaz, on the 26th, I have to have that yard sale. And then, because I already have so many boxes here sitting there just for the yard sale, and I cannot live in these boxes anymore. Looks like I'm moving to tomorrow or something. I got all these boxes. I'm walking slalom through my boxes. I hit stuff. It's just, yeah. So, 26th yard sale. If you're local, you may want to stop by, because I'm not going to have the baby clothes and children's toys, but I'm going to have my vintage items that I haven't been able to rehome and that I don't really want to give to the thrift stores. So, but yeah, we'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something else, and I don't remember. But yeah, we've had a lot of gray and rainy days, which is weird in this season. Usually by now it's sunny and getting warm in Arizona. I enjoy the rain, but my roof doesn't, and I haven't even dared to look at the spare bedroom to see what happened there yet. If anything happened, I'm just hoping it'll hold up until the rainy season is over, and I probably get an estimate to see if that can be fixed or if I need a whole new roof. But I'm afraid I may need a whole new roof, because that's just my luck. And I certainly can't afford that right now. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Oh, thanks, Yvonne. Yeah, it's similar to the one that I had inherited from my my grandfather that I unfortunately had to sell a few years ago when I was stressed for money and I had to make a mortgage payment. So ever since I've been trying to find new ones. Now the one I haven't found yet, and I've seen one I think online that was super expensive. I mean those things are expensive. That's the problem. That's why I picked this one up when I did, because I got a real good deal on that at that auction. Um, oh wow, Michelle. Oh, that's yeah. That's a good thing you got your roof fixed. But it sounds like your house is still there. Nothing else was damaged. That's a good thing. That's important. But yeah. So, anyways, I I I was happy that I'm finally starting to get this furniture back. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this china cabinet there behind me. It's a nice one. I like it, but I don't want to have it in this house anymore. Simply because now with the new ones, I like to have the smaller cases that are not quite as bombastic and huge. It's kind of, and I don't really like the style of it anymore. It doesn't go with what I'm now trying to do. But I haven't had any bites yet. I listed on OfferUp, but I didn't take a good picture because I still had junk sitting in front of it, so I wasn't able to list a good picture of the whole thing, which is my next project coming up. I've already moved the huge tub I had under my packing table with all the packing paper and stuff, and redid that. Hey, Alice. Good morning. And thank you for your email, Alice. I really appreciate the heads up on receiving the package. And yeah, I've got my work cut out still. It's that's the frustrating part. It's like you spend hours and hours working. You get exhausted. You're tired. You're sore. You just go and lay down because you can't move anymore. And the next time you walk into the house, it feels like you've got nothing done at all. And you did get done, but since there's so much to do, it's just a ugh, yeah. Hi, Jane. Yeah, what I really need is another person who uh, the kitten is walking in front of Bismarck. Bismarck's just looking at him. He's like, okay, I'm going. Oh, I'll always call him kitten. I named him Huey, Dewey, and Louie. So, but I'm not really calling them by names. That's just in my mind. So when I try and keep them apart, because Louis moved back across the street. He only shows up for dinner. But Huey and Dewey are still here, and they still sleep on my carport. And one of them, I think it's Dewey, keeps coming into the house. I haven't seen him in the house lately, though. But hi, Maggie. Good morning. So, anywho, yeah, that was amazing. But yeah, yesterday was crazy around here. The weather was stormy and wet, and it was kind of cool. But again, I have the roof problem. But Sky Harbor practically closed down. A lot of the flights got canceled. The ones that were already underway were diverted. Vegas got a lot of our flights. That was funny. I was thinking about about the Vegas airport being stacked up with all these flights from Phoenix. Even the British Airways A350 from Heathrow showed up, had to go to Vegas. I didn't even know Vegas had room for an A350. Yeah, I know Vegas does. They have Condor flies international flights out of Vegas. I don't know who else does. I gotta check that one of these days. But that was funny. So they sat in Vegas for a couple hours until it calmed down, and then they came home. So the poor people on those planes, they just had to sit there and wait in the tarmac. That's just, ugh. But better safe than sorry. I wouldn't want to land in this storm. It's just not worth it. Hey, Claudia, it's not worth it. That's why flying is the safest mode of form of transportation, because they have all this. They can plan ahead, and they have all these safety features in place. I mean, accidents do happen everywhere, but I'm safer on a plane and I'm in my own car. So, what do? We want to show you some totally cool stuff that you may or may not want to give a home to. This hand pink waving. These the StreamYard feed is so funny because it doesn't show the emojis; it just shows the words that you know that they typed into general to. Yeah, I believe it, Bree. Those highways, it's just, yeah, it's crazy. And to get all the flooding. When I lived in New River, I was locked in the house once when we had so much rain that we couldn't get out of our driveway because of the big puddle. The puddle was deeper than my car. I didn't have the truck at the time. And we were supposed to vend at an event. And we had the car all packed up and we were ready to go. And then we were stuck at home and we couldn't go and vend. I was kind of glad about it, but it was still kind of a mess. But that was only my driveway. That wasn't even the public road. So what else? Yes, we have stuff to rehome. And this time I'm getting smart. I'm starting on page 2. Even though I also I also um I also did rearrange my stuff to where I don't depend on that anymore, where I can reach it. Go figure. Hope! I hope. How are you? Long time no see. Right, Hope? That's it. Hey, Roxanne. Ain't that the truth? But it'll get better. It'll calm down again. Soon enough it's gonna be 125 degrees, and we're gonna say, I want February back. I want the rain back. um. So yeah, I was going to say something just now, and now I don't remember. So yeah, I'm rearranging my items and showing totally cool stuff that you may or may not want to give a home to. For instance, I have this, which I really didn't want to give up, but I give it a shot. Totally cool kitty basket. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Ain't that cute? And this guy I'm starting at just $6. And it's light. It's nice, light basket with there's the top on the inside, here's the bottom on the inside. It's just cute. I picked it up because I was gonna use it for something, but I haven't used it since. My mom had this friend who had this rule: if you haven't worn a piece of clothing in 1 year, you get rid of it. For me, that doesn't work because I'm the kind of person I need my sizes change all the time. I gotta have my fat clothes and I gotta have my not so fat clothes. The only thing I don't have is skinny clothes because skinny I will never be as long as I live, and I don't want to. But yeah, so that doesn't really work for me. Plus, the styles change. One day I want to wear this and then this style, and another day I want to wear a different style. So I have clothes for different sizes and different styles, and I can't get rid of them. I try to get rid of some of them, but the majority I just can't. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And it's light. Those of you who worry about the shipping, this is a light piece. It'll be, look, it's a tiger and a kitty. And no, this would not work as a hat. Well, maybe it's small enough. Hi. Alice, thank you very much, Alice. You got an offer for 6. Whoops, I don't know why my thing wants to. There we go. Kitty, kitty, kitty for Alice, Alice, Alice. There's more kitties to come, too. Huh? Not a whole lot. Just a couple more. Let's go ahead and count this guy down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I would, Alice, if you were in Phoenix, or at least in Arizona. But unfortunately, I cannot travel to the Midwest right now. I've got travel plans coming up later in a couple of months. So I gotta stay put and get my house under control before the house sitters show up. And the kitty is going home to Alice. Thank you. Yeah, she's gonna. She is a good girl. So, what's next? Oh yeah, St. Patty's Day coming up, right? Do we have any Irish folks or Irish friends or Irish birthdays or March birthdays? I have a friend whose birthday coming up. I gotta look at that. Now this is totally cool. Bunready Castle. I have no clue where that is. I've never been there. But it is a brand new unused. Yes, it helps feeding the kitties. Tell me about it. They go through so much food right now. Here's the inside, nice and clean. We're starting this at $9. $9. All the mugs are now starting at $9, which is a real good deal. And it's got the little explanation all over Ireland, blah blah. Well, I'm not gonna read the whole thing right now. And here's the bottom. Still has the original price tag of $13.95. Irish Import International, and I cannot read what the maker's mark below it is. If anyone is interested in this mug, then I leave it up to them to take off the price tag. It's a nice. Hey, Geneva, good morning. It has a nice big handle. You can hold it nicely. You don't have to crunch your fingers up to hold the handle. And it is green. And it is, look at that. There's a sticker on here even. Irish porcelain. And that's a sticker. So if you use it, it'll come off eventually when you wash the mug. But it feels good in your hand too. Of course, it's not a Mara mug, but it's still, Mara mugs are not porcelain either. It's a real nice. I love the design on the bottom too. It's a nice piece. I mean, it's a specific piece. You have to love your castles. You have to like Ireland. You have to like green. There's different reasons why you may like this piece, or someone who has a birthday coming up you want to give a gift to, or someone who is Irish you want to give a gift to. Oh boy. So there's Myrtle in the chair, Bismarck on the cardboard on the ground, and the two kittens are just hanging out. Such a happy family. Cool. Well, if anyone is still interested, we will have a recap later. In the meantime, we're going to move on. What else do we have? Oh, the book that I had on Instagram yesterday. Wiring Simplified. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Wiring Simplified from 1944. And that was 25 cents back in 1944. And it's already the 16th edition. Wow. I was telling Katie, hey, you needed that when you're dismantling that movie theater. Well, she wasn't dismantling the whole movie theater, but she picked up that box, that electric box, and they had to figure out how to get that done. And we're starting this at $6. Wow, just $6. Here's the back. I mean, the ephemera people among you, that is a totally cool piece for, look at that, Chicago, Illinois. That is a totally cool piece to use for your little projects. Got the, I really like the font on this, that design. I would probably, well, I hate to take apart items that are in good shape like this. Kim, got you down for 6. Thank you. I hate to take apart items that are in such good shape, but at the same time, would be a perfect piece to take apart and use for your scrapbooks. Or I mean, this page I would probably frame and hang on the wall, or both these pages. I would take out the see there are staples in there, so you can take the staples out. You don't have to rip it, and open it up, and then display it like that. Hey Georgia, good morning. Right, Yvonne, that was awesome. Yeah. And here's the inside. It has graphics, and it has drawings, and it has text. It has everything you need to know about the wiring in 1944. Hey Kay, good morning. So let's go ahead and count this guy down. This is your big chance if you are interested. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Cool. Thank you very much. Still waiting, but we can go ahead and move on while we're waiting. There it is. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate your help as always. And did you all know Bree has another sale today? That's today, right? Tonight with Beth. So come on by and check that out tonight. Or is that Sunday? No, wait, that's Sunday, isn't it? Well, Bree has another sale. Bree will tell you. She will probably send you the link too. She's really good at that. I never figured out this whole link sending thing on YouTube. That's not my thing. Too much Sunday. Okay, Sunday. Sorry about that. I had the days wrong, but you all put it in your calendar now and set the little bell and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss it. Now, when I was watching Jeffrey's movie videos, I've never enjoyed Jeffrey as much as now that he's vlogging his whole move to Florida. That was just an amazing journey he's doing there. And Stella, so cute. And when he was buying that alarm clock, I was thinking, why? Why is Jeffrey buying a brand new alarm clock at Target or wherever he was at the time, instead of going with one of the nice vintage ones you find everywhere? I've had a few that I already rehomed, and I got more to rehome. There you go, Kim. Perfect. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So I got a choice of 2 totally cool GE clock radios, and these have other radios, and they work. I tested them both. And I think one is probably from the 80s, and the other one from the 90s, I'm thinking. And we are starting these at $9 each, in case you need a new clock radio for your alarm clock. Then we have another one that doesn't have the radio later. It's got the battery backup, yes, and I checked the battery compartment. It's all clean, so the battery can be used as well. They both work. They both play the radio. They both set off the alarm. And they both have clean battery compartments. And they both look really cool. In fact, I was thinking of putting one of them on my own by my own bed, but the little table I have in my bedroom is too small for something like that. Because, we have our cell phones nowadays, but that's boring. And my phone doesn't, it says I can change the sound of my alarm, but it doesn't. I change the sound, but every time the alarm goes off, it just does the same beep beep, whatever the default is, which drives me nuts. I can't figure it out. I tried. It's not doing, and it's so annoying. Hey, Barbie, how are you? Long time no see. There we go. We got Barbie for 9 for the clock radio, one of them. So this is the one that I like, this one because it looks a little bit more vintage than the other one, but the other one I like because it's black. I like the color on this one better. And again, I've tested them both. They both work, and they both have regular plugs. They're in good shape. And this one still has the original sticker that came with it. I always take the stickers off right away. Hey, Jeannie, good morning. That's the first thing I do. There you go. Bree posted the link to their sale with Beth. So if you would like to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell, make sure you don't miss it. And here's the top of that one. So yeah, these are totally cool. And you can use the radio or you can use the alarm sound. Totally cool pieces. And this is for choice, $9 each. And they're both General Electric. Let's go ahead and count this down. And they're both made in Malaysia. Not China yet. They were made in Malaysia. Let's count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Cool. There we go. Oh, okay. I just learned something new. I can hide it this way. Ha! Totally cool. And there's the bid end. Which one would you like, Barbie? Would you like the black one or the brown one? We'll go by colors. It's easier since I don't know the exact dates. I tried to look up the dates when they were made, and I found the whole page about the numbers in the serial numbers, the letters, but it doesn't. The brown one. You got it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But I couldn't find these serial numbers. It was talking about 2 letters, and mine only have 1 letter. So cool. There we go. Let me see. Write that down real quick. That's the downside. The dead air while I'm doing my bookkeeping. But if I don't, then you're not gonna get your stuff, because then I won't remember who got what. Next, we have the totally cool turkey baster. And according to my research, this is from the 1940s. I found one that is dated 1946. And it has the Pyrex glass. Isn't that cool? Now, yes, the turkey baster is in here. Look. Ta-da! And it is in excellent shape. Now, the only thing is the rubber piece is hard. I'm sure you were supposed to squeeze it, and that's just, it hardened over the years, but at least it didn't fall apart. And you can probably replace this piece if you actually want to use it. But I would think it's probably more of a display piece. I would not risk breaking this, because this is such a beautiful, especially the package. It's in pretty good shape. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit dirty, but that's just the way it is. If you think about how old this thing is, it's older than a lot of us. And we are starting this at $12. $12 starting for the Pyrex glass turkey baster. Read what they say. Look, there are reviews on the box. Important and directions. How do we baste? Excuse me, I got a little bit of a frog in my throat today. I don't know why that is. I'm just amazed at this package. I don't even need the turkey baster in there. I'm just amazed at this package. But of course, it's a Pyrex. That's even better. It's not just any glass, it's a Pyrex, which is why it's still in there. Which is why it lasted till now, right? Isn't that the coolest thing? Look. So now we are changing our times again here pretty soon. Is it just me or does it? Oh, thank you, Becky. Appreciate that. Is it just me or is it or do they do that every year? It used to be, I thought, sometime in April or so, and now it's in March. We're going back to daylight savings time, which we all hate, but we still do it twice every year. Once daylight, and then the other one. So I've been pondering whether or not I should keep the time or if I should go move to noon. Because honestly, I like this time better. It's a little bit later in the day. I have time to wake up in the morning and take my time and have my coffee and be awake and ready at 9 o'clock. When I have to start at 8, yeah, that's a lot harder to do because then I have to rush it in the morning and I have to be ready an hour earlier. So let me know what you think. Do you like this time or should I even change the day and time? Because I've noticed that there's a lot of other friends, hey Kathy, having their sales at this time as well. Well, if no one is interested in this totally cool turkey paste baster, we will save this for the recap. I don't know. I've never. What does a recap look like? Does it more look like a baseball cap, or does it look like an actual hat cap, or maybe like a uh, right, Kathy? I know, March 12th. I hate it. I don't even want to think about it. Everything is gonna be at the wrong time again. So yeah, let me know what you all think. So here's the other alarm clock I was mentioning. This is the West Clocks, and this is the turquoise. And this one also works. It's a wind up. I have tested this as well. Actually, I've used it for a while. I've had this for a while. It came in a estate sale lot. And this one we are starting at $10. $10 for the West Clocks alarm clock. There you go. It's made in USA. You know it's vintage when you see the Made in USA tag on there. Right, Becky? The whole chain should just and I think they've discussed that same in Europe. Europe was going to stop doing that too, but then there was one country that vetoed it and now everybody else has to keep doing it. That doesn't make sense. And it makes it harder for me talking to my family because now they're gonna be 9 hours ahead of me. So by the time I'm awake enough to talk to them or send messages, they're already sitting at the dinner table and getting ready to go to bed. So this is a totally cool piece. I know I did not look at it to see if it glows, but it should glow. And yes, it definitely does the glows at night. So that works. And again, I've used this. I've used this. I've used this for a while, and it works fine. Okay, we're gonna move on. What else do we have? Oh, you know what? And yes, I know plates. Ruby Rose, good morning. I don't have pottery per se. I have a large pottery plate that I almost brought, but it is so large, and I think I showed it before. I may save that for next week, but that's a big one. I don't know if you want to pay shipping on a big item like that. This guy is, and I love love this, even though I know I should not be bringing any more China. But this one is antique. This one is Nippon, made in Nippon, hand painted, and it's a bowl. It's not just a plate; it's a bowl. Look at that, and all these little accents are all raised. Same inside. All this gold, they're all raised. You can feel them. You can probably even see the three dimensional. Hi, peace and love, Swifting. Good morning. Yeah, I wish. Ciao, buongiorno, Monica. How are you? How is Bella Italia? I actually have an Italian item today. Okay, so we are starting this guy at $12, and even the golden handles are in pretty good shape. A lot of times the gold is rubbed off from the from touching it, from the wear and tear. But isn't it gorgeous? And here's the back. Here's the Nippon. There we go. Hand painted. And it is a nice piece. This is the. Well, hello there, Jason. Good morning. How are you? This is Joan. Thank you very much. Good morning, Joan. This is the nicest piece I've had so far. I've had a few of these Nippon pieces before, and of course, I have a lot of the later pieces made in Japan. But this is the nicest piece I've had so far. I love it, and again, you can feel all those golden accents. They're 3D. You can feel them, and it is just a beautiful piece. And it's a little bit heavier too, as you all know. It is. It is. Oh, is it Tina today, or is it Jason? Or is it both of you? I know I fall for that sometimes. As you all know, I like it when it's a little bit heavier. To me, heavy is quality. But it's just a beautiful piece. So let's go ahead and start the countdown. And yes, I will pad it and pad it, pad it and pad it even more. It better show up there in good shape. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yay, I had it right this time. I gotta mark the calendar. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, I am glad we have found a good home for this piece, because it deserves it. It deserves it. Thank you very much. And thank you so much, Joan. Appreciate that. And thank you, Bree, again. I know I forget to thank Bree sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate her. It just means that I'm a fuddy-duddy. I'm so all over the place. I sometimes think things that I don't say, or say things that I shouldn't be saying that I'm thinking. Yeah. Next, I have another one of these little creamers, and yes, I know it's just a lonely creamer. There's nothing else to go with it, but I just love the design. I had in my china cabinet there behind me, and I moved it when I started putting the stuff in the new cabinet, and it was kind of a little crowded in there. So this guy, $6. Look at those flowers on there. They're just totally cool, right? Absolutely totally cool. And they are German. They are the Z & Co., the Tischenreuth. There you go. Bavaria. Can use that for a little as a little bud vase or something, or you can use it as a creamer. Believe it or not, you can use it for little M&Ms, or you can put your pencils in there. I sometimes like to. Well, I sometimes put my toothbrush in these too, except I need a little bigger one for that because otherwise it'll fall over. But these are right, Becky. Nippon is awesome. I still pick it up, even though I know it's not the most popular thing. But just the fact that it is so old, and you think about what all it has seen, how it was brought here, where it's the I don't know. I'm kind of weird that way. I think about the travels that these items had to go through to get here where they are, and in my hands of all things. Uh, so anywho, this is a beautiful little piece. It is nothing major. It's nothing super fancy, but I figured I offered it because it's just anyone who needs a little sit about, or as we say in German, Stehrümchen, a little Stehrümchen, would love this little guy. Angela, hey, hey, how are you today? Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on. Now, I do have a couple of handmade knitted bags that I was going to offer you. This is this one is a kind of small one, so it's not really useful for groceries, but I just really like it. I picked it up, and these are not vintage. These are the ones I picked up at an arts festival a couple years ago, and they were made by the lady I bought them from, and I was thinking of using that as a hat, but it's a little bit bigger than my head, unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe I can use it as a hat cover. There. Hi. There we go. Spruce up my hat. So we start these guys at $5 each. Clearance price, $5 each. This is the regular bag. You can use it as a purse or something, I guess. I just really like this little I don't know, I like this stuff. And this one is a little bottle bag. Now I don't know if a wine bottle fits in there, but it should, right? Or maybe your water bottle in the summer. There's a little tag on here. Wiseupall.com. I got that from the same lady. So, oh, here you go. Kathleen Wise Designs. There's Kathleen Wise Designs. Yvonne, thank you very much. So this is a choice. Which one? And these are $5 each. If anyone else is interested. Now this is kind of cool with that little sunflower there. And this one is a different than this one. This one is a little more loosely knit, and that one is a little more tight knit. I hope it's knit because I keep saying they're knit. If not, then I'm in trouble. Okay, let's go ahead and count these down first, Yvonne. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Cool. Nice. Breckenridge. I don't think I've been to Breckenridge. I've been to the Breckenridge Room at a hotel where I had a convention, but I've not been to Crochet. There you go. Thank you, Georgia. There's a bid end. Thank you very much, Yvonne. And you said you want them both? Please do make sure that I get your information. And shipping shouldn't be totally horrible. We'll figure that out. I appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you, Bree. What else do we have? Oh, one of my super duper, totally cool things that I have hidden away because there we go. This is a Viewmaster in the box with the papers and with some Viewmaster reels. And it works. And these are absolutely cool. I've looked at them, and that it is a real cool piece. And this guy we are starting at $20 because it's a whole set. Now the box is a little bit, yeah, showing some wear and tear because it's older. And here are the reels. There are some movie stars. There are some scenic ones. There are absolutely Arizona. The scenic ones are from Arizona. There's the Grand Canyon. And I looked at those. These are really, really, really nice. They're so much fun to look at. Even with my glasses, I was able to. I had to wiggle it a little bit to get the exact right, position to where I actually was able to see it. And I'm trying to talk and follow the. Bree just posted my email above, tigers.timeless.treasures@gmail.com. There we go. This is the Hopalong Cassidy. We found the movie stars already. There is Amish Country, Pennsylvania. We have all sorts of different things in here. And more movie stars, Hollywood. Oh, I think Hopalong Cassidy was still part of Arizona. Thank you, Yvonne. No worries. It happens. I know I got so much cool stuff. You're not supposed to read the bottom of the screen. You're supposed to look at the cool stuff I'm holding up here, right? And there's the Christmas ones. Mary and Joseph. Those are really nicely made, too. And then there's that one. So these are all the reels that come with it. And the box and the instructions. And I do believe this is the Bakelite version. I did not want to let this go, but I mean, I don't sit here every day and look at these things. I could order some more reels myself and start looking at some more, but I don't. No. I may have to pay for a new roof. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, well, cool. We can save this for the, recap. I'm trying not to drop this. That's why I'm kind of wiggling here. Okay, what's next? Next is the other page. We already been to the first page and it's only 9:47. Wow, amazing. Cool. Now, there we go. We have the hand-painted yellow candy dish, which is nice. Look at this. And this is art glass. We're starting this at $12. Here's the bottom. And here's the top. It's got little flowers on there and a gold trim. Oh no, they forgot some stuff? That's not right, Angela. They should pay They should give you something, give you a discount for the extra time you and gas that you have to go back. Look, and it's a triangular one. I haven't seen too many in this shape. I've seen a lot of them in other shapes, but I really like this. Oh yes, thank you, Kim. Perfect for Easter, and Easter is coming up. We have a bunny too. So there we go. And this guy is, it is about 6 inches across, roughly. Hard to measure because it's kind of triangular. But I like that triangular. Look, 6 inches across. And it's got the white on the back, the yellow in the front, and it's got these totally cool flowers painted on them. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm getting delirious. I don't know why. I forgot my water. That's why. Oops. What's next? Oh, yes. Now, this is a biggie. And this is a set. No choice here. I decided to rehome my favorite 70s item. The ice bucket. Oh wow, 40 minutes, and that's probably by the time you're done about about a gallon of gas, huh? That's a lot of money nowadays. Look at this guy. And this one was starting at 20 bucks. Now the only heavy piece is the glass insert. So the shipping should not be too bad, but it's large. So it'll be in a large box. I think it was like 11 inches tall, roughly, with a top. I could probably turn this around and pack it separately, so it won't be quite so tall. But this is totally cool, kitschy plastic, and it comes with 8 plastic cups. 4 of the round ones, orange shaped, and 4 of the longer ones. So they're 2 different sizes. Right, Michelle? Exactly. Summer entertaining. Right, Claudia? This is a totally cool set. Now, I don't have enough hands to hold it all up at once. But you've probably seen it because I had it sitting on that shelf up there until yesterday. So there are the little cups are so tiny next to this big thing. That's so cute. Right? Yeah, you were there. That was at the thieves market. I just saw it and had to have it. I just saw it and had to have it. Oh, look, it's bigger than my head. $20 for the whole set. There are the cups. $20. There's some more. And here are the other 3 cups. Exactly, and you can use them around the pool because they're not glasses. You don't have to worry about them breaking and having to drain the entire pool to pick out pieces of glass. But if no one is interested, then you know what? Then I'll go right back where it came from. And maybe I'll give it a couple of months, and once the temperatures hit 120 degrees, you all come running. Oh, I'll pay you more than that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. But there's a recap too later. Next, what's up? What's next? I don't know why I keep thinking out loud. We all know that the next one is gonna come next, not the one after that. That would be the next to next one. Now we do have this totally cool vintage food chopper that I actually used as a riser at some point. It's heavy though. So if you're worried about the shipping, be aware it's heavy. This is the Universal Food and Meat Chopper, and it is pretty much complete. It's got one of the discs missing, but I don't know if you would or not use it anyways. One of these discs. It should have three of these discs. It has two. And I tied this together so that it doesn't get lost. There we go. Here is the whole piece, the whole thing. It's in there. And this guy was starting at $12. I mean, especially the handle. This handle alone is worth displaying. I love these handles with the wooden handles. I just always like these things. And there is this piece. So from what I know, all the pieces are there except one of the discs, but all the major pieces are there. And I don't think you're really gonna use it to chop food with. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, you can, if you have room in your kitchen, display it, or you can use it in your cabinet. You can display them separately. You can display this piece, the actual chopper, or you can just use the box. Again, I use it as a riser. It's in really pretty good shape, and it's a real nice box to display. Cool, cool, cool. There. There we go. And we got that $12, which is a good average price for it. I've seen most of them I've seen are a little bit pricier. And Spritzgebäck, yum. And there was a price tag or something stuck on there at some point in time, which left a little mark. Unfortunately, people want to put stickers on these things. That's the downside. But if no one is interested, that's fine. Whoops, let me go ahead and put this away. What else do we have? We have, and this is a family heirloom now. This is a crystal, I was told butter dish, but it's round, so I thought of cheese, but it's too small for cheese. So this is a crystal piece, and it's probably Bohemian. It's probably Bohemian. It looks like it, even though it's got the, it's got the little sharper edges. It could be. But, well, I got it from my uncle, and I don't know if my uncle would have bought this himself or if he would have inherited it from my grandfather. There's just one little scratch in the middle of the plate. Can't even show it, it's so little, but there is a little bit of a scratch there. Other than that, there's a couple of bubbles inside the glass, which is manufacturing. And then here's the lid. I absolutely love this piece. It's a beautiful piece, and we are starting this at $15. It is a butter place, right, Kaz? That plate. I've never seen round butter. America wants to have stick butters. In Europe, they're squares. So, but it's a beautiful piece. Look at this. And it's got the lid. Of course, it's got the lid. And I love the way it's cut in here with those leaves. I love to touch it. It feels good, and that's the same on the bottom here. That's my favorite part of those leaves. That's just, and I mean, this is kind of cool too. I've seen a lot of these handles, but I have not seen one of those very often. They're usually shaped differently. Right, the cheese ball. That's what I was thinking. Of course, back then they probably didn't have cheese balls when this was made. I don't know when this was made though. I don't know. It's probably not super old. But there you go. Homemade butter. Good idea. I should churn butter sometime. I had a butter churner at some point, but it was a vintage piece that I don't know if I would want to use that for for my own kitchen, especially when it gets a little rusty and stuff. I'm not so sure if you're supposed to use them if the if the rust particles would kind of mess up your food. But $15 for this totally cool piece. Rehoming fee. And if no one is interested in that, we will move on. We also have the no, this is a little small piece. And this one we're starting at $6. It's a little souvenir bottle from Slovenia. Oh, Georgia. Boom. Speaking of the leg, let's go back to the butter dish. Let's go ahead and count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Thank you, Bree. Yes, I saw it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yep, that's the leg. Sometimes it just takes me a minute to see these things, to come up on my... Oh, that's good. That's all good, Georgia. So this is the Slovenia dish. Oh, wait, it's Slovakia. It's Slovakia, not Slovenia. I'm sorry. I was dreaming there because I loved Slovenia. Okay, Slovakia. It's a beautiful, beautiful leather cover around that bottle, and here's the bottom, and the bottle is clean. There's no smell or anything coming from it. It's not disgusting. There's the lid in here. Now I don't know if this lid can be removed for cleaning or not. It just looks like it may have been used. Well, obviously there was probably something in there originally. Oh yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I brought it home from my uncle's. So and it's attached, so you don't lose it. We're asking $6 for the leather covered bottle. And look at that. That looks like an Edelweiss, which is yes, it came from my uncle's estate, which is why I was thinking maybe it was originally from my grandfather, but it feels like it could have been in the American glass already. So maybe his wife brought it into the family or something. But either way, it's a family heirloom. Not this guy though. This one I found recently, and I just really like it. It's a very nice piece to display, especially if you have any ties to Slovakia, but even if not, it's just a beautifully made. Yeah, right. Kim, the clear glass. I know. I wish more people. I have a lot of clear glass still sitting here that I have not been able to find a home for. So, and milk glass. But yeah, we got a yard sale coming up. Some of these items are going to end up in my yard sale, which is probably going to be a total waste of my time because people who come to my yard sales usually want kids stuff, baby clothes, whatever. Joan, thank you very much. We got an offer in here for $6. Thank you so much. So yeah, but I'll give it a shot. And the next step after that, it'll go back in storage. Oh, I don't know. Or maybe I'll figure something out. Let's go ahead and count this guy down. Or gal. 10, 9, 8, 7. I love this too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, Georgia, I've been wanting to go back to Whatnot. The sale I had in September when we had that big extravaganza was awesome. But I have not been able to organize it because the spot where I'm selling from, I'm setting up my Whatnot sales from, has been constantly clogged with stuff. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to thank you very much. Joan, I appreciate that. And thank you, Bree. So I'm working on that. That's when I was interrupted with my bookcase. I was working on getting that table and getting everything. I actually bought a little, what you might call it, a little, um, a little stand for my phone at the dollar store for $5, so that I can set up my phone properly for whatnot. Oh, hi, Mister. You coming to say hi to everybody? Well, this is annoying. I want to sit here and you're just doing all this stuff and there's things sitting there on my couch, right? Yeah, there's a big orange sitting there on your couch with little oranges around it. And you don't even like oranges. He was mad at me this morning because he wanted milk and I don't have milk. I have oat milk. And he loves milk. So he thought he was going to get some milk when I poured my cereal, but I didn't have milk. I had oat milk. And I know they're not supposed to have milk, right, Bismarck? They're not supposed to have milk, but I give him milk with a lot of water, very little milk, just for his, just for. So what am I do now? You want to sit there, and I've got stuff. See how he's got me trained. I've got all the stuff sitting here in his spot. So he's like, no, you remove the stuff because I want to sit here now. And he knows it happens every Thursday. We go through this. Okay, Bismarck. Now you can sit. There's your spot. Go on. Not the lap. Oh. Okay, now we do have still this totally cool gravy boat / monster creamer. Now that's about the size that Bismarck would like his milk to be and come in, you know? I'm sure he wouldn't mind drinking a half a gallon of milk, even though he's not supposed to. So, this is a Mikasa, and yes, I know it's a little bit newer, but I just totally fell in love with this design. So, I'm asking $6 for this guy, that's a clearance price, by the way. $6. Because I just think it's so beautiful, and you don't have to use it for gravy or milk. You can use it for your M&Ms or for your flowers. You can use it for it's again a clear glass, and it fits everything, and you can put stuff in there for Easter, little Easter display with like little flowers or fake flowers or real flowers or peeps or whatever you can find. It's just a beautiful piece. Here's the inside. Here's the bottom. Yeah, right, Jane. Uh-huh. The sacrifices we make for our fuzz butts, for our furry children. So this is about 6.5 inches long and 4 inches across without the handle. So 6.5 by. Ooh, I need to get on Whatnot if you're buying all the stuff there. Yeah. They do have beautiful designs, right, Kaz? And it's a good quality brand. That's why I still like Mikasa. I like Mikasa anyways. They're expensive and they're good quality brand when you buy them new, of course. So you get a great deal here. $6 for this beautiful piece. And I pulled that out of my china cabinet in the dining nook where it's been sitting because I just didn't want to let it go. It's so beautiful, but at the same time, it's just sitting in there, and I can hardly get a chance. I hardly get a chance to look at it, or because I don't decorate. I don't have room to just put out stuff seasonally. Otherwise, I would find something at the dollar store to stick in there, or my little tiger. I got those little tie thingies that I picked up I got a tiger and I got a purple bear, and they would fit in there nicely. So if you have little stuffed animals, you can stick them in there for display too. uh, so cool. What's next? It may just have to go back into my cabinet because this guy is not going to be donated to a thrift store, especially not any thrift store. If I donate it, then the Humane Society. That's the thrift store I like to donate to. Is the Humane Society. Bismarck, alles gut? So we have Bella Italia. This is a hand painted slate from Italy. And I know, people want art that is depicts the area where they live, even though they see that every day when they look out the window. I like the sea, I like the water, and Italy is beautiful, especially at the coast. So this is, and it is dipinto a mano, which means painted by hand. Looks like it says Connie, or I cannot read the name though. And it is says Portofino on the bottom. So it's Portofino, and it is slate. It's beautiful slate. We are asking $9 for this guy. $9 or gal. I mean, you can see the back of it. It's just that it does have a hanger, so you can actually hang it on the wall. It's all ready for you to hang up on your wall. Well, someone stuck these under here, which I don't like them, but they're stuck on there, and they're probably better for the to for them to rest on the wall when you got them hung up. But I love this, and I love the texture in the slate. It is just a beautiful piece. Oh boy, yeah, I wouldn't mind being in one of those boats, but just to enjoy the water. I don't know why I'm so drawn to water. I love it, yet I'm worried about drowning too. So I wouldn't go on a big ship. I only go on little ships or ships that are near the coastline. Like when I was in Cinque Terre, I went on one of those boat tours that was really cool to see everything from the outside. But I wouldn't want to go on an ocean liner and cross the ocean or something. That's what planes are for. So there. So $9 is a steal for this guy. It is a little bit on the heavy side, but not super heavy. I mean, obviously it's a slate. It's the real deal. It's not the plastic or anything. And it's a beautiful, beautiful work. Beautiful work. But if no one is interested, that's okay. We move on. We will. What else do we have? Oh, the kitties. We got a set of 2 kitties. I picked those up from Trisha a long time ago. So these kitties, I'm asking $15 for the set. Look at these faces. Aren't they just totally cool? No, they're not marked. I don't know who made them, but I just absolutely like them. They're just so cute. Little kitty family. Little gray tigers. Wait, I have an offer? Whoops. I didn't see an offer. Oh, I don't see an offer. Let me go back. Thank you, everybody, for paying attention. Oh, Georgia? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Sorry about that, Georgia. I didn't see because of I didn't see it. I was looking for the number. Cool. I got you down for both of these, and I will count them both down Since and thank you very much, everybody, for helping me out with that. And thank you, Georgia. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Sorry that I didn't see that. I apologize. It happens. Okay. Where is my gravy boat? There we go. Got it. Thank you very much. Now, and now we're going back to our kitties. Now we are going back to our kitties. $15 for the set. Not a choice. And thank you, Georgia. Oh, I already said that. That's okay. I can't say that enough, right? And can't say thank you, Bree, enough. There we go. And I don't know these little bow ties they got around the neck. They're glued on, but they're kind of cute. I like them. So these are little kitties, and these are cutie kitties. And I had them in my collection for a couple years now, but they decide they would like to find a new home. They don't want to share my collection anymore with all the other kitties that are sitting there. They just want to be in a new collection, they told me. So I don't know if they're taggery. They're not marked, so I would think probably not. Oh, this one has a 4 on it. That one has a 4 on it, and they look like they're hand painted. Here's the other one. But they're just pretty. I fell in love with them when I saw them that day. You can see there, they do look very hand painted. There. Look, 2 kitties and a tiger. And then there's a tiger in the back. And another tiger. There's tigers everywhere in this house. Ha! Okie dokie. Let's go. Let's move on. We also have a bunny from Mexico. Look at him. Oh, look at her. She's got to be a she because we had too many he's so far already. She is absolutely beautiful, and we are starting her at $12. Easter's coming, guys. Easter. I love that design. I love this style of the whatchamacallit. Here's the whoops. There's Mexico, and it looks like a CD or something. I don't know. I cannot read the signature. Hi, Connie. Good morning, and thank you. Got you down for 12. It is Easter coming up after all. Yeah, it is Tonala, but I don't know the artist. Was it Tonala? Bree speaks Spanish. She would probably know. She would probably look at that his little tail there. It's all the little brown tail. She would probably yell at me if I mispronounced it. There we go. So let's go ahead and count this gal down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hey, John Robert. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. Right? Yeah, I wish too. I would certainly pick up a horse. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Thank you very much. And I got you down, Connie. I appreciate it. And thank you, Bree. I'm getting better at this. Ha! And then we have one more thing, which is the glass rose. I just picked that out of my display. It's it is one of the ones I had in one of my purple vases until yesterday when I pulled it out when I was rearranging things over on that side. Look at that beautiful. It's actually darker in real than it looks on the camera. It's a beautiful cobalt blue rose with a green stem. Starting this at $10. And it's a nice tall one too. Starting this at $10. There we go. And it's in real good shape too. I don't feel any issues. Don't feel any chips or anything like that. And it is glass. Here's the bottom. Even the bottom is in good shape. Ooh, we could use it as a pipe. It can be Murano, yes. But I don't know that for sure, so. It feels good. It feels like it. It's heavy. It's a little bit heavier. And I'm not saying heavy as in cost prohibited or shipping prohibited heavy, but it is a little bit heavier. And it is a wonderful quality. Thank you, Becky. Yeah. And it looks kind of whitish on the screen, but you don't see that when you look at it in person. It's just the computer does change things a little bit, the way it projects them. So yeah, and this is, let me measure this gal. I don't know why I want to call things guy or gal all the time, but it's just one of those old habits. It's roughly 11 inches tall, roughly 11 inches. So it's less than $1 per inch for the pipe rose. That's an idea. Didn't we have a pipe stand somewhere recently, or I saw one, or almost bought one? And put that in a pipe stand, but then you wouldn't see the rose. That would be a shame. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Becky, you can sit on your hands at the next sale. Because the next sale is not going to have a totally cool piece like this. And this is one of the pieces I really like. But again, I'm thinning out my own collection, so I'm throwing some of that in with the treasures I find at the markets. I mix it all up. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That one will go on your pile, and hopefully we'll meet next week, or we'll figure that out. But no, I'm not going to Thieves on Saturday. I'm going to call it New on Saturday and check out their market. I hope they improved a little bit from last time, even though I did buy some stuff last time too. Cool. That was it. We have reached the end, and we are early. Cool. But we do have a recap. Let's cap the recap. We had the Irish pottery mug or porcelain for $9. For those among you who are Irish or who have birthdays or Irish porcelain, right there. Cool, Becky. Meet you on Saturday then. We'll talk about that. We'll text about that. Here's the price, the original Irish imports price. Here's the little explanation of the castle. Nice piece. Absolutely nice piece. Yeah, Bunratty Castle. And I'm sure they pronounce it differently. Oh, look, there's a face in the handle. And it has a nice handle. Okay, next. This is supposed to be a speed round, and I'm just taking my sweet time, but then I can't speed. It's me. There's no, I don't walk fast, I don't think fast, I may talk fast, but that's the only exception I make. Not these days anymore, I used to. The turkey baster, $12, 1946 supposedly, at least 1940s, with a Pyrex glass turkey baster with a totally cool box packaging. I just love the packaging. I don't baste any turkeys, but yeah, I love the packaging, and yeah, the rubber is hard, so you cannot push this anymore, but you can replace this piece. And there's the baster. It's an excellent shape. $12 if you like advertising. Well, not advertising per se, but if you have a collection of old, I mean, you get, yeah, you know what I'm saying. It looks so cool. I can't believe this is from the 1940s. That's just amazing. Next, what else do we have? The alarm clock. We still have this alarm clock, the West clocks. I saw they make these in pink too, but I guess I'm lucky I got the blue one because I don't like pink. They say the pink is rarer, but more rare, but I don't know if that's true. $10 and it works and it glows and it shines and whatnot. And then we had this guy for $9. The GE electric clock, which is also working. Radio, clock radio, alarm with two. I think this one has the two alarms. One of them had two alarms and one of them had one alarm. But it's a beautiful piece. It's a nice vintage piece if you don't want to use your cell phone. And what else did we have? We had the we had the little creamer. We had the little creamer. I think I had $6 on that. Beautiful piece, German, Bavaria, with beautiful flowers, $6. And then we had the Viewmaster. We still have the Viewmaster available. We still have the Viewmaster available. It's $20, but it has the whole set. It has the box, even though the box is not in perfect shape. It's in used shape. It has the little booklet that came with it. And it has the Viewmaster and a bunch of reels. $20 for the whole thing. $20 for the whole thing. And you can display that too. Or you can just display the lid. I like that. Or you can look at the pictures from Arizona, the Grand Canyon, or movie stars in there, or the Christmas story. And that was the first page. I think everybody's been here for the second page, so we're good. Actually, this was the second page because I started with the second page. And everyone has been here for the first page. That's a new one. Oh, cool. Awesome. Hey, that was it. That was a quickie today. But it was fun. Oh, my back is just a little bit sore. And there's a Bismarck behind me. Because now I can't get up, because if I get up, then he's going to slide down, right, Mr. Mister? But you all know the deal. You all keep it real. And thank you for coming. Thank you, Bree. And make sure you check out Bree's sale on Sunday with Beth, the Carolina Sweet Treats and Pretties, or Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. That'll be Sunday morning. And thank you for the chat. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for the thumbs. Just remember, I don't even remember my own thumb. I was surprised when I found out I could thumb my own videos. That was weird because I grew up though. You don't vote for yourself. You don't do that. That's bad. That's bad. You're not allowed to do that, or it's just bad. Whatever it is, it's not a good thing. So I never voted for myself. Well, thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate and always appreciate you stopping by. And I also appreciate your kind words. I appreciate everybody stopping by and kind words and helping me with descriptions and helping me stay on top of my offers and everything else. And we will see you all next week with Claudia. Next week with Claudia. You all know the deal. And you all keep it real this time.